Well, hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yep, so we scheduled to come live at 8 o'clock so we could do the departure. And, of course, never fails. Everything fell apart. Whole system crashed. Balcony cam wouldn't come up. Required me to do an update. Did the update. Balcony cam still didn't come up. So... this is all we have for balcony cam. That's it right there. Nothing. It doesn't even see. Nothing. Just frustrating.
Yeah. We were trying to get the nice little light show in the lighthouse for you guys,
Yep.
but it didn't work.
We were trying to come on early for you guys. So, yep. No, we didn't. We skipped the countdown and all that stuff. We just came on. So, hello, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Hey.
I'm your host, Robert, a.k.a. The Tall Man. This is my lovely wife, Lisa, a.k.a. Mrs. Tall Man. Not that anyone calls her that. We are coming to you live this very moment from the MSC World America on our final night. We were hoping to give you some really good shots here of the island, the private island, but as you can see from what you're seeing there, there's nothing to see. Our camera just went poof.
Yeah, it did. I mean, I have this.
Yeah, here we go.
I have that.
You know, Lisa just walked in from videoing that. So
I tried. I mean,
yeah, we tried.
we wanted to have that live for you, but
Yep,
Yeah.
we were trying.
yeah.
But yeah, so anyway. So hopefully everybody had a great Friday, TGIF, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for us, we had a really good Friday. We made some new friends, spent the day actually, or not the whole day, but half the day in the yacht club getting snockered. I got drunk. I'm just now starting to feel normal.
Yeah.
A rocks glass shot of 1942 tequila. That'll kill anybody. Anyway, well, tonight, welcome to the show. We are going to be covering decks 19 and 20, I think. I at least, maybe. At least this time I have an excuse. So yes, Patricia, rest in peace, pal. Pal has just we've tried everything.
Yeah, we
did.
We did. Thank you.
No, Ashley, wasn't a typo. We had tech issues. It's just tech issues. We didn't sync. Don't worry about it.
No.
I was always sad for the last night.
Pal may have.
Yeah,
But,
I may throw Pal overboard.
Yeah.
Yep, they're having tech issues. I posted it in Facebook, and I know if you're here, sometimes you can't be there. So no, we're trying to do. No, it's not. We're not buffering. It's tech issues. But the good news is the software is all up to date.
Bad news is we still can't get balcony cam.
Yeah, I even tried. So we have to run extra cables out there. That particular cabling is a powered cable because these PTZ cameras require power, and they get it through their USB cable. And so USB cables can only be so long, or they won't work without sort of a powered USB cable.
A boost.
And so, anyway, long story short, I even took the camera back off of all of that and just plugged it straight into the computer, and now Pal is dead.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can give it some CPR when we get home.
Poor Pal.
Yep. I know. We tried, guys. We're so sorry.
We
Yep.
did.
Yes, it is, but there's always another one coming. Absolutely. Hey, TMC, last night for the cruise. Yes, Mama Tall Man.
Yes.
APM is going to throw some TMC members off. I know it will, and we apologize. So, but
We did it for a good reason,
we
but
did.
it failed.
And once it's scheduled, it can't be unscheduled. Yeah, so must have had that extra dessert dinner. Actually, we did the buffet for dinner tonight.
Yeah, we did.
We spent extra time with our new friends in the yacht club today. And by the time that was all done, and I needed about 30 minutes to pass out, which I did, about 30 minutes, and then took a shower. I was like, you know what, let's buffet because we need to get this thing ready. I mean, I started setting up at like 7:15.
Yeah.
45 minutes. I need like 15 minutes in the cabin, but I did 45. Nothing worked.
Yeah.
So, anyway. Hey, Alex. That'll sober you up. There they go. Yep. Hello. There we go. Yes, rest in peace, pal.
Yes.
Hello, Valerie. It's just in the ship. We'll be back at Ocean Cay in a few days. I know, right? If I could get away with it, trust me, I could. Or I would. But we actually have an event to do this coming weekend, so we can't stay on.
Yeah.
What luck, of course, the camera would go out today. I know, right? And because of everything of it needing power, there's no power back there. And in the emergency, in a hurry, I remember I travel with a big battery. The big battery is packed. So it's, you know what?
Do we at least have a faux balcony cam?
Yeah, somewhere maybe.
Okay.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Where it's somewhere in here, but I don't. There we go. We got faux balcony cam.
Okay, we'll take faux balcony cam.
We'll take faux balcony cam for now.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful faux balcony cam right there.
It is. Yes.
Right? Or, you know what I could probably do?
What could you
do?
do?
I don't know. Hang on. Can I do that yet? I don't know. Oh, full balcony cam's right here. Sorry, everybody. I'm just scrolling around lost trying to find stuff. You know what? Let's just get to deck 18 and or 19 and 20.
That's probably
Let's get to deck 19
idea.
and 20.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Here's deck 19.
Welcome back today. Lisa and I, we are on deck 19, or the New York deck, and we're going to look at all the public spaces here today. So let's get going on the 360-degree tour. We're starting right off. We are at the front of the ship. This is the botanical garden we're going to go through. And over here to the left is the bar up here. We'll call it the botanical bar. I love all these sort of floating, like little benches, but they're not actually floating. They're actually, there's a pedestal underneath there. You just can't see it. It just looks like it's floating. So we're going to continue to stay to the right. You see there's a bunch of foosball tables up here, 4 of them. A couple ping pong tables up ahead. We also overlook the deck 18 part of the botanical, which is the most popular. I would have expected they would have had the roof open today because it is really warm. Big hot tub down there. Again, that's on 18. We're just overlooking it up from up here. There's a men's restroom right here. Now, of course, for some reason, they have this roped off on this side, and I don't know why. I think we can pass, so we will. As we look up there, you have stadium seating. Beyond that is the yacht club area. You also have some stadium seating going down towards deck 18. Like I said, there's a retractable roof. I'm not sure why it's closed today because it's absolutely beautiful weather. So we're going to continue this way since there doesn't seem to be anything going on up here work-wise. I did point it out, but there is a hot tub over here. It's really big. These little cabanas, these are all rentable. There's stairs here to get down if you'd like. You get down to deck 18. Now, the one thing that I find interesting is we are on deck 19. On this side is the kids area and some other things, but you can't get there from this deck. We actually have to go up to 20 to catch the stairs and the elevators to walk down. We'll show you all of this on another video. Now, of course, if we were starting from the back of the ship, we could have come straight up here. But we give you the 360-degree tour, and as you see, you've got to go up to go down. Up here, all in this area, is the kids club, Do Re Mi Lane. We shot a separate video, and we'll put it right here.
So when they walk through this hallway, and we are going to start with the babies. So we're going to take a left and go this way. This is the desk where you would check everybody in. So we're going to go to the end of the hallway. And down at the end is the baby club. This is for kids under 3 years old. And so we have a nice area for those under 3. There's a changing table over there for the little ones as well. And they have their own restrooms, as well as their little sink. So walking back to where we came from, we have the mini club. And I love the bright colors in here. This is fun for the little ones. Look at the honeycombs. Love that. But we have the little beanbag chairs and all kinds of little seating areas. We've got a nice big TV. Over here, again, we've got the little sink for the little ones. I'm not sure exactly where the restroom is. I know they've got one in here. But we've got all of these Lego things that they can play with. Love this. Nice big TV. Here's some more Legos. So endless Lego fun. And I believe, yes, this leads into another room. You can close that off. They've got doors here that they can separate the kids by age if they need to. So I think I'm going to go back out this way so we can go in the door and show you where we came from so we don't miss anything. And this is where we came in. So again, we're going to go left again. Yes, this was the Lego room. Love that. So all the ages can come in there. And then we're going to head back towards the reception desk. This is the junior club. Look at this. They've got foosball. They've got great seating areas. There's the TVs in here. Love the LED lighting. You've got restrooms over here, both boys and girls, as well as a sink outside. And this is just a fun area. And that actually overlooks the pool deck. It's not nice? And then this leads back into the Lego area. That's about right where I turned around. So again, you got foosball here, you got some great big TVs, lots of seating areas. So lots of things for the kids to do. And we're going to continue going left past the reception desk. Hello. This is called the studio. I'm not sure, but to me, that looks like a game show. It looks like we have a game show here that we can play. We've got dance, cruise, and all kinds of fun things for the kids to do. You can go back around this way. There you go. There's a nice look. Now this is the young club from 12 to 14 years old. So we got ping pong, we got foosball, so great seating areas and TVs everywhere. All kinds of fun things. And then finally we have the teen club. got this little air hockey with that foosball, nice big TV. And this looks like a nice little dance floor. So I imagine they have dance parties in here. And that is it for the kids area.
All right, well, hopefully you like Lisa's tour of the kids area. There's another area over here I want to cover before we keep on going. It's the game room. There's games sort of spread all over this ship. It's not just in one place. So we'll start here. She's got a pretty good sized arcade. Here's your prize center. Ooh, either they don't have a big prize or somebody won it. Wow. Yeah, some of the other prizes. And over here is the entrance to the, I think, the Formula One racers back there. Here's some of the prices for everything. Bumper cars is $7, Formula Racer 12, Cliffhanger 5, darts 15 or 30, shuffleboard 15, and the video game says whatever. Fun Pass, and the opened hours. All right, so it's all displayed here. Back to the other side. Now that's where we went in down there. But over here are some restrooms, men's, women's, and accessible. And this leads into the teen club area. We sort of snuck around the corner. All right, so we're inside the kids zone technically, but it's the public part of it. Let's just make sure we didn't miss anything over here. We did not. It's just the Formula One racers closed right now. So let's go take a look at La Brasserie. This is another buffet that is up here. The main buffet is downstairs, but this is a good-sized buffet as well. Good. How are you today? Good. In fact, this opens earlier in the morning, so we ate up here the other day for breakfast. Hand wash stations on both sides. Nice bar right here. This looks a little like the entrance to Il Mercato. It's very similarly laid out. Some outdoor eating areas here. But it is smaller than the other buffet. Condiments. You see all the food stations here. You have a drink station here. And you have one of those glass bridge connectors right here, which connect from side to side. That's as far as I'm going to go. Next, some more food service areas. Another hand wash station here as we head outside. There's more seating out here. And this overlooks the Zen deck over there. All right, we saw that in our Deck 18 tour. You can also, that elevator that starts on deck 8 and it's sort of an express elevator. It comes out right here. I think the other one comes out there. Now you can get up to 20 as you see from here, but we're going to stay here on 19. Obviously, I just finished voice service up here. Again, this is the other side. There's a glass bridge. It's sort of a mirror image. Another outdoor eating area over here. Coffee station right there. Just coffee. So there's your buffet that is up here on deck 19. It is called something different. La Brasserie. The La Brasserie. Thank you very much. So now we have to finish the deck 19. To do that, remember, we have to go up to 20 to go out those stairs to get access to deck 19 on the other side. Woo! Wow! That was a big gust of wind. On the other side of the ship now, little cabanas over on the right are rentable. You have to reserve those. Another big hot tub on this side, just like the other side. Plenty of seats. On the sea day, though it was busy up here, there were always seats available. And you also have your stadium seating here, as well as down there. If you remember when we first started, we went by a men's room. This side is the women's room. We're back inside. Yeah, I wish they had the retractable roof open. I think it would make it much more pleasant in here. It is very, very hot in here. I mean, I know it's called a botanical garden, but there's a heavy smell of chlorine. Again, and here's the bar up here, the botanical garden bar here on deck 19. And that's it. We've gone 360 degrees here on deck 19. Let us know what your favorite spot is in the comments below. Until we see you on another ship or another deck, be safe. And ciao. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today, Lisa and I, we're on the MSC World America. We're up here on deck 20 in the back of the ship. We're going to be looking at the harbor as well as the gym, powered by Techno Gym. And all this stuff, lots of family activities going on up here. We are going to start up here in the gym. Now, there are people working out, so we're going to do our best to keep the camera focused away from them. We want them to have their private time. But let me tell you, this gym is huge, guys. It has every bit of equipment you could possibly need for a good workout. And it spans from one side of the ship all the way to the other side of the ship. From free weights to regular equipment, there's classrooms, from cycling classes, yoga classes, everything that you need if you're into fitness, you can find up here in the Techno Gym. There's also people here to help, trainers. Here we are right there. We just saw that. So we're going to stay to this side. men's, women, accessible and baby changing table in there. Before we go on, let's go up real quick so we can show you this area here. It's a small little sun deck. If you want to just hang out here and chill, we're in port today, which is why I assume they have these all tied up. And past this door, that's all crew area up there for a place for them to hang out and get some sun. But there's just a little spot up here on the side of the ship for hanging out if you want to come hang out. Right? Beautiful views. It's raining right over there. Let's see if we can get this done before it rains. So down here is your kids' pool area. Nice little splash park. I love the floor here. It's a rubbery kind of surface. So when it gets wet, which it will get wet, it's not going to be slippery. They got a big bucket drop. They got their own little water slide, which is nice. You got water cannons, all kinds of fun stuff. To get to that little slide up there, you get there from these stairs right here. Now, the bigger slides, here's the exit. The entrance is up there. So you see these two gentlemen carrying the tube up. They got to carry it up several flights of stairs, and you launch from right there. Put you in right here. If you want to do any of the things up here in the harbor, you have to sign a waiver. That is done in that little orange kiosk right there. Oh, one of these glass crossways. These are opaque. Now this is like another kid's area, a jungle gym, if you will. It can climb up all through the nets. Same thing, they can crawl up into the lighthouse, which is a replica of the lighthouse at the Ocean Cay Marine Reserve, which is their private island. And they have a little spiral, slide for themselves, for the children's. And she's about to go do it. If you saw our Deck 8 video down on the Royal Promenade, there's 2 elevators. This is where they terminate, up here. They're express elevators. They don't stop at every deck. They go from 8 to 18, but you could get to 19 and 20. We're on 20 right now. I did not see this space over here, so I want to make sure I show that to you. There you go. It's just the back side of the slides. And the back side of the ship. That's the Zen deck down here. Puerto Rico off in the distance. Now that's the entrance to the jaw drop, but you get around it from the other side. We'll take you there right now. And this is the kiosk that you have to stop at, sign a waiver to do any of these things. They're going to check your armband. You don't have to keep that armband on the entire time. Once you're registered, but if you want to do something, you do have to go get a new armband if you've taken it off. It's just one of those like little paper armbands. Here's the entrance to jaw drop right here. You will sit on a pad going mouth. Can't quite see it all from here, but goes all the way down there. Yeah, I can't do that. Now, as far as the, you see cliffhanger going off there in the distance. I don't know. What do you think? seems like the end of their ride. Oh, and you are definitely over the side of the ship, without a doubt. Slides you back in. Now, those are not video cameras. They're security cameras. And if you have a GoPro and you have a chest mount with a GoPro, you can take your GoPro out there, but you have to have the chest mount. Now, above us is the amazing obstacle course they have here. They call it the Adventure Trail. You access it from right here. So you'd go up those stairs, go up here, and they would connect you with a harness. And it's 2 stories. Sort of, actually 2.5 stories. I'm looking at it going, I just don't know. Some of them I feel I could do, but some of them, not so much. I don't know, I might be able to do that. The Brave. There was one that was just a single rope somewhere. That one I would have troubles with. Anyway, the rain's coming. We got to continue. So the Sportsplex is in there, but we're going to go get in there from the inside. Get some ice cream here. This is the Harbor Food Bites and Bar. So you can get some snacks up here. I think maybe we'll get a snack today. Beverage. That's if you have your soda package. Men's, women's, and accessible there. You want a little picture? Poses a good photo op right here. That's it for the outside. And we need to go look at the Sportsplex. Which happens from in here. Sportsplex, MSC. You also have the box bar in here. Every bar in MSC has an espresso machine, so it's an Italian thing. Italians have their espressos. They work their day from espresso to espresso. And I mean that in a loving way, by the way, not to be rude or disrespectful, but you have breakfast and an espresso.
Sounds good to me.
And then you work for a couple hours and then you have an espresso.
I'm liking it.
And then you go have lunch and an espresso.
Yes.
And then an afternoon espresso.
Exactly.
And then, of course, at dinner, you have an espresso with dessert. All right, so here's the sports court, guys. From basketball, to, as you can see, the bumper cars down there. Do they actually do roller skating in here, too?
Yeah.
Roller skating. See, I thought there was roller skating in here. I'll get you a closer shot of the bumper cars, but there they are right there. Awesome. And my favorite part about this, it's air conditioned, right? All the sports courts on most of the ships, they're outside. And if you're down in the Caribbean, it's pretty darn hot and humid and outside running around. I guess it's not a bad thing, you know, build up a good sweat, but you'd still build up a sweat running around in here, but at least it's air conditioned.
Exactly.
I don't know. Does that just sound wrong? I mean, they probably could do pickleball in there and soccer and all kinds of other things. We're just walking up one deck. There's a little Lego area up here. For those who like to play with Legos, hopefully you're watching because we're giving away a Lego replica of this ship or a Lego type brick replica. Maybe we need to make one and give it to them. So they have all these bowls with different pieces and you can make all kinds of things. Right? Nice. This is where I want to come hang out. I don't think they have enough Legos for me, though.
Oh, I wonder if we could get around the front through here. The other upper deck?
We'll go take a peek. What Lisa was talking about is there's a set of stairs over here that are roped off because it says it's for crew only. And she was saying, I wonder if we could bypass that by coming up here. And obviously we have, but again, this is a crew area. This is not meant for us. See, crew deck, not meant for us.
Not that. Up here.
It's crew. It's not meant for us. It's roped off. Can you not see the chains?
No, I don't see chains.
Roped off.
Okay.
Do not enter.
Okay. Oh, well, I'll try.
Do not enter. Crew only. What's nice about the ship is the crew has some space. Oh, great. And now we're locked out.
Whoops.
Well, I guess we're going to end our tour here, everyone. Because we are officially locked out.
We can go over the ropes to get down here.
Okay, well, let's see if we can get this way. You guys like comedy? That's our comedy for the day. Well, little did you know, this is our third time videoing this particular deck, and there's lots of comedy. Let's see if this is unlocked. We're going to have to call for the Mayday. I think they need to put a crew sign on that door that we went out from the Lego area.
I agree. Because it did not look like a crew area there.
Let me lower one of these for Lisa.
I can
Nope.
climb over it. It's fine.
He's got it. He doesn't have a camera in his hand.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So, we didn't climb over that to get up there. We went
went out
door in the Lego area that opens right into there. And there wasn't a crew sign on the door. So we walked out, but it locked. We couldn't get back in.
No problem.
All right, well, that was sort of a detour. We'll leave it all in there for you guys to laugh. The things that happened to us on our path. But I'm pretty sure we covered everything in the Sportsplex. There are prices for these things. They're posted in several different places. We've already mentioned it in our live streams, but $5 for this, $12 for that. It's I'm just all perplexed right now. So let's just end with this. Now let's play. So we see you on another ship or another deck. Be safe.
Filming Tom and Style.
Yeah, no balcony cam.
No balcony
There we go.
cam. Thank you.
Well, was that fun?
That was fun.
Everybody have fun enjoying that? Yeah, Patricia says, you had good intentions. Yeah, I did. Yep.
Mhm.
And how did we get into the yacht club? We met some people yesterday, hung out with them for a little bit, and they invited us over to the yacht club area on the private island, so I went and hung out there. And then he was like, well, let's go into the yacht club, and I got some stuff in my cabin. We'll have a drink. Okay.
A little drink was about this much, in a big glass for him.
Yeah, and they were
Thank
like,
you.
shots. I'm like, what? No. I haven't had that kind of alcohol in like 30 years. Shot. Oh, man. 15 minutes later, I could not feel my appendages. 1942 vodka. By the way,
Yep.
shout out to D Squared, Courtney and Sarah. David and David, D Square. Anyway, there you go.
Absolutely. And a couple of shout outs from yesterday as well. Sandra and Al Butler.
Hello, y'all.
Yes.
John L. says, I love all the great areas to get away from the crowds. Yeah, we do too. My daughter would be so excited about the Lego room. She loved the kids club on the Divina. Awesome. Remember, they have the Lego room down there, but also up there in the Sportsplex too. And they're giving you some props there, Lisa.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Both Valerie and Patricia.
Yeah, it was funny listening to my voice after it's been through the
scrubber.
The scrubber. It was very interesting hearing that. Oh, and I missed another shout out, Jeanette and Ray.
Hey, Jeanette and Ray.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Ashley says, I never exercise on a cruise ship, but that's a great gym.
It is. Exercise and me don't typically go together.
Yeah. We've conditioned you all so much to 9 o'clock that if we try to surprise you with something nice, you miss it.
Yeah.
But we couldn't get it scheduled in enough time because we were busy all afternoon doing things I shouldn't have been doing. Anyway, and then everything crashed. PAL crashed, the computer crashed, everything crashed. So I had to update everything. And so, but we tried to go live at 8 o'clock so we could get the departure from Private Island. But yeah, Bev, we missed that.
Yeah, unfortunately, we had to do updates for everything to start working together again, and the updates took too long, and the island was gone.
Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
it. Yeah. Well, Danny, I don't know the answer to that question, but the slide that requires those rafts was closed today.
It was. I was going to go on it, and our new friends, they all went on the other tube slide, which I cannot go on the tube slide because you have to lay down. So the narrow, skinny tube, and so
Danny, I'm going with all of them have been lost. Yes, twice. Sorry, I'm having a hard time picking my head up. Definitely, I would do. Okay, there. So,
yes.
there's also a zip line. I would do that too. Lovely. Yeah, that obstacle course is really neat looking. The 2 stories,
is.
really 2.5, because the zip line part is up another half a level.
Yes. Yes.
The walk the plank. Exactly, John. Exactly. Except with no harness and over the ocean. Bev says, I'll try ropes course when there aren't a lot of others waiting behind me. Well, the nice thing is on all the ropes course, there's like, once you get past one obstacle and you're waiting sort of to get to the next one, there's like little bypass things.
There's usually options.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have to go in one, follow each other. You can take different paths.
Alex says, I love being able to get coffee from any bar. Yeah.
Me
Espresso
too.
anymore.
Yes.
Bumper cars.
Yes.
All right, Alex is like, I want to go on the MSC World America now.
Yeah.
I understand it. It's a nice ship.
It is a nice ship.
To do, Alex. Yep, put it on the to-do list. Maybe November next year.
Oh, that's a thought.
Because of the group cruise is going to be next November, but
Yeah.
we have one this November.
Yeah.
Dang, I just saw the start time. Okay, I'm here. Yep, see?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll become mods and just start showing up whenever you want. I just, that tall man, whatever. Don't worry, we just, try to come on early and it messed everything. And it was more not just about coming on late, but I didn't get it scheduled until like 25 to 8. And then all hell broke loose after that.
Yeah, we were trying to get us leaving the island. We thought that would be a great shot for everybody to watch.
Yeah, it would be, but
it didn't happen.
What the heck?
Yeah, technical issues. Sorry.
Cruising forever.
Yes.
Lisa's getting you in trouble. No, no.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I wanted to go up front. There's this great little balcony. I didn't realize it was crew area. Yeah.
You're right.
I definitely didn't know that door was going to lock behind us.
Yeah, there was no sign on it. It didn't say crew only.
It didn't say crew only. So, yeah, I thought, hey, maybe we can get to the front. I knew the back area because we had talked about that with the ropes there, but I didn't know the front area was crew.
Yeah, they just like to keep security and maintenance on their toes, right? And all those walking around trying to video. Yeah, I saw napping too. I wasn't. Well, maybe I was napping. I don't know.
Yeah, you were napping.
No, she didn't get to do it.
No.
It was on the. We were gonna try to get it done today, but like I said, we met these other folks yesterday, and we got the invite, and like, okay, we need to go hang, and then of course, last night before Lisa went to sleep, she wasn't feeling all that well. Her stomach. No, it wasn't the norovirus.
No.
When we got up this morning, she still wasn't feeling well, so she just laid down for a little bit longer. So I went out and did my editing, all that crap. Well, before you know it, it's later in the day, and we're like, okay, well, we need to go hang out with these folks, and so, but we thought about getting on it after the slide, but by then, like I said, I couldn't feel much of anything.
Yeah.
And time
honestly,
with TikTok, we're like, oh my gosh, we got to go.
And honestly, I didn't want to leave him sitting on a little bench while I was up there by myself because I was afraid he was going to like fall over.
Like right now?
Like now.
Oh my God. I'm hanging on to a cliff myself, Alex.
But I did ask one of the staff and they said it was a couple minutes.
So the ride's a couple minutes long.
It's a couple minutes, yeah.
Jen's like, I see the napping too. Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh. I had a colonoscopy today, so was up all night last night. Yawn. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up.
Yes, thank you. I've experienced one of those before. I totally get it.
So today, by the way, is a beautiful day in their private island. However, very, very windy, which caused them to cancel some of the excursions. I didn't get the list of excursions that got canceled, but it was many.
Yes.
When I mean windy, I mean windy. And to be honest, I was surprised that the ropes course was actually open.
Yeah.
Because it was so windy. But
I was too.
they kept it open.
Well, I guess, they're wearing harnesses and,
Yeah.
I guess it's...
They get blown off. They'll just dangle till somebody comes and fetches them. Hey.
Yeah, the only thing that was closed was the slide that you had to carry the tubes up with you. That was the only thing that was closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to go with this balcony cam.
Okay.
Just is not right.
There you go.
We're going with faux balcony cam, even though I got a wiggle balcony. Wait.
Yeah. Yeah, poor pal is not doing so well.
It just doesn't make sense. Pal came on, but wouldn't move up and down, would only move left and right. It's like, okay. So I recycled it, and then it never came back on.
It's like, no, I'm not moving at all
I'm
now.
done.
Yeah.
I'm done. Ashley, oh goodness, Macrina. Been there, done that twice already.
Yeah.
Me too. Hello, everyone. Hello, Tuesday. It's Friday.
Hello.
I would pick the yacht club over the cliffhanger any day. Good call.
Thank you. Thank you for understanding.
It was more about the company than the yacht club, but we went to the yacht club on the island, the area that is dedicated for the yacht club. They had a cabana there, so we were hanging out down there. And then, for some weird reason, we're at the island. The all aboard was 7:00, but the yacht club area on the island closed. The last transport back to the ship was at 4:00.
Yeah.
Which was just very strange. So, all right, fine. So we got on the transport at 4:00 and back there, and before you know it, we're up in their forward-facing suite.
Yep.
On deck 16, having 1942 in copious quantities. Oh, good God. Yeah, so, anyway. The beautiful balcony cam. What happened to Pal? Pal just the bed. That's what Pal did. I don't know.
Yeah, pal's not cooperating tonight.
I think the salt that got in it from the aqua, I guess I thought we were okay because we switched cables and it was working perfectly. Now it just won't come on. Even if we plug it directly into the computer, it doesn't come on. So I'll play with it when we get home. We've got a little bit of time before the next cruise. We'll see what happens. Mama Mac is like, yeah, same Alex. I'm going for the yacht club. Because we did end up in the yacht club after in their cabin. Very nice, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
The carpet had grooves in it.
It did.
Did you see that?
I did notice
Like
that.
somebody was down there with like a thing just carving part of the carpet out. but then we left to go on the slides.
Yes.
That was a mistake. No, that was probably the best thing, was to remove me and all of us from that stuff.
Yes, get you away from that alcohol.
I did down an entire big, huge bottle of water after that, hoping it would help for quicker dispersion, but I don't know. Cruises Forever wants to know, how many days did it take you to do all the decks? 4 full days.
Yeah.
On this ship. Normally we get it done in 2. The ship's really big. So like Oasis class ships, the same thing. It literally takes 4 full days, with some little bits on the side, right? Because the first thing we do is we get cabins, like on day 1, right when we get on the ship. And in the middle of the night, on day 1 into day 2, we start videoing decks. We rarely can get them all in one night. So that means night 2. Then on one of the first port days, we then will do the upper decks, because the upper decks are easier really to see the things that are there, mostly, not always, but in the daylight. So anything usually Lido and above we would do during the day. And then
usually on port days, a lot of people are off the ship, usually, so it's less crowded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids area, spa, we try to do them on day 1. But then you have extra stuff, like, if we try to get we were gonna edit the shops we'll put them up on Facebook or something, guys. I probably, but I apologize. We have all the video of the shops, but that has to happen later. So it takes a long time. And outside the video, it's then the editing. I was literally editing right up till today. Normally, I can get done editing by day 4.5.
Yeah.
So we have 2.5, 3 days of just being able to more enjoy ourselves. But this literally has worked the entire time. So, well, of course, a little play with the bottle of 1942.
Of course, you're feeling that now.
God, that hurts. Isn't that beautiful? How late am I? Irene, we started 50 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I scheduled it for 8 o'clock, and it was a last-minute schedule. We sort of briefly talked about it last night of coming on early so we could video the departure. In the end, it wouldn't have mattered anyway because Pal crapped out. You're actually looking at faux balcony cam. This is from
That's
the
from
Aqua.
the Aqua.
That's from the Aqua.
Yeah.
So sad that one of our best views comes from one of our least favorite cruises.
And the one
Right?
that we had the worst weather for
Yeah,
the longest
time. Yeah.
Yeah, we had one great day, and wow, it was epic.
Mimi says, "I love your deck by deck reviews. Thank you."
Thank you so
And,
much.
and Mimi, hopefully you've been around here before and realized this is not the normal me. I wasn't sure I was going to even be able to make it to put this all together. So if I'm a little hunched over, I'm just trying not to fall over. Danny Mac did unplug and replug, pal. I'm sure. Danny, I unplugged, replugged, twisted plug, threw the plug, stepped on the plug.
Rebooted everything.
I've done
downloaded
everything.
updates. Yeah.
We took it off of that and plugged straight into the computer, so we bypassed the little power extension thingy. None of it worked. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll
keep playing with it.
Yeah. Have you ventured off the ship on this cruise at all? Yeah, we got off on the island today, and went over into the yacht club area on the private island, which we were at. The last time we were here at this island, we did the same thing because we were actually in the yacht club today. We didn't even have to sneak. We were invited, and they left our names, and we were able to get in just fine. But yeah, we got off the ship here. We were intended to get off in Puerto Rico, but I forget, something got in the way of that too. So we didn't get off in Puerto Rico. We
That
were
was-
never planning to get off in Dominican Republic.
Puerto Rico was you had to use a different scrubber than you
Oh,
usually use.
yeah, I
That's
had
what happened in
problems
Puerto
editing.
Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had editing issues in Puerto Rico, so we couldn't do that either.
Yeah. Many of us were like, it's like I said, we briefly talked about it towards the end of the stream last night about coming on early and trying to shoot the departure, but
We
that all-
tried.
Yep.
We
Amelia was
tried.
like, damn. Macrina's like, did you hit the proverbial wall today? Huh? Yeah, no, I hit the bottle of 1942 tequila. A rocks glass shot. Lisa had a little sip. I had a little sip. I had a little sip. And then
two gulps.
gone.
Yeah.
15 minutes later, I wasn't feeling anything. Right now I'm feeling a few things. I'm not happy about it. Oh, 4 days is a lot. Do you have any days to just relax and enjoy the ship?
That was today.
Yeah. We spent half a day on this one. So, but these we call them workations. I mean, we are here for a purpose, and the purpose is to get the video footage that we shoot for YouTube and putting it up there. We have other things that we're working on too with some of this footage that you guys will get to know about pretty soon. So it's important. So that's priority.
Yeah.
And
It is.
And once the priority is done, well, then we get to have a good time, right? So that's also why we again, our group cruise, which is going to be on the Carnival Horizon, it's up there. And I know it still says we're giving
Thank
away a
you.
ship. I meant to fix that today, but
Yeah, one of the
Yeah.
other things that happened.
up there, group cruise. Well, the group cruise, it's going to be on the Carnival Horizon. But Lisa and I, because the group cruise is on there, we decided to go on the Carnival Horizon ahead of time. So we could get all the filming that we normally do done, so we're not wasting time. So we can
Yes.
spend more time with the group.
Yes.
So we won't have to do any of that video stuff when it's time for the group cruise. It's just going to be
Exactly.
all group cruise, fun stuff. So.
Yes.
But yeah, 4 days. It's 4 days of videoing and then hours and hours of
Editing, and then the
editing.
live streams every night.
yeah.
Yeah.
The editing can be a little frustrating from time to time, but it generally I have it down mostly to a science. That's also why there were no highlights at the beginning. For everybody who's new to the channel, normally we'll have like a minute and a half, 2 minutes worth of highlights of things that we did during the day. Because even though we say it takes 4 days to get all the video done, it's not all day. It's not 96 hours of nonstop filming. We will get off the ship and we'll walk around, buy some medications, get a new t-shirt. When we were on the cruise on the West Coast, we went off to Cabo Wabo, and if you ever see me wearing a Cabo Wabo t-shirt, I mean, we do that from time to time. There was just nothing in Dominican Republic we wanted to do. Puerto Rico, we did want to get out for a little bit, but again,
We had
work come
issues,
first.
yep.
So, we try to get to see the shows. We go out after we're done streaming, try to see some stuff sometimes. So it isn't 100%, but I got to get the editing done or there will be nothing for the stream, right? So no content, the deck plans that we go through here on the ship. So, but like I said, we know going in. Pal needs a low sodium diet. Yeah, right? Yeah, poor Pal. Drink, drunk. Oh my God, Mama Mac. Holy crap.
Yeah.
But we're still doing the 3 a.m. Kong line now. No, y'all go ahead. Go represent, man. I'll be thinking about you.
We already did the 3 a.m. conga line.
Penny?
Yeah.
That's E doing his thing.
Very good evening. I said a good evening.
We're giving a ship away. We gave a ship away. Again, congratulations.
Kyosha.
Kyosha. I almost said Veronica. Shit. I told you this was going to be a bad idea.
Yeah, we might have to call this one short.
John L's like, we all appreciate all that you do. You deserve some more. No. Though I will say, and she will agree, that was some damn good tequila.
It was. I typically don't drink like that, but yeah, for that,
That
it
went
was
down
smooth.
smooth.
Yeah,
Holy crap.
yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget about Patty on. No, when I fix it, I'll fix it.
No, I think you should leave it.
No. These poor people already think it. Well, I am an idiot. What am I going to do? Might as well just leave that up there for proof. We will be congaing. Okay, y'all go right ahead.
Yep.
Oh, for Pete's sake. What did walking into the wall do to you? It knocked what little common sense I had left completely out of me. So, sure, I'll have some of that. I had no idea what it was to begin with. I thought it was something we were going to be sipping, because he put it in a rocks glass and filled it up 3/4 of the way. And again, I'm thinking it's something we're going to sip. And of course, the rest of them, their glasses weren't nearly as full, but they had already killed a bottle and a half in 1942.
And then they start chanting shot.
Yeah, we were late to the party.
We were.
So they were already well into it before we got there. Oh, yeah. That hurt, though. I got a knot right above my eyeball. I mean, I am surprised I didn't break my nose and bleeding everywhere, because, man.
I was fully expecting you to have a bloody nose after that.
I mean, square on my ass. Anyway. I know what we're going to do on the group cruise. No. No, we are not. It has literally been.
It's been what? How many hours? What time is it?
No. I was
Is that what
thinking
you're thinking
years.
of? Oh, Yeah,
somewhere
30
between somewhere close to 30 years
Yeah,
since I've had alcohol like that.
yeah. It was before we were married.
Yeah, we've been married 25
You
years.
were drinking still when I met you, but before you had stopped.
It may be
before we got
28 years.
married.
Maybe 28 years. 29? I don't know. A long time.
Yeah.
A long time. I guess if you're going to break loose, let's break it loose on some 1942.
Right.
Nothing use a good shot of tequila. Yeah, Maureen. It was good tequila. Ooh, ooh. Yes, you calling me, Macrina? John's like, where's the video of that? You talking about walking into the wall or being 3 sheets to the wind? We're live. Actually, I'm probably only about like a half a sheet to the wind right now. I've come down.
He has. I can verify.
I drank like an enormous amount of water trying to flush it out, and it just, oof. Anyway, but if you're talking about the video of me walking into the wall, I was the one holding the gimbal, but we hadn't started videoing yet.
It was off.
It was off, so there was no video of that. Yeah. God, I wish there was, because that's like a viral video, right? I mean, done.
You hit that thing so hard.
I
oh
did.
my gosh.
I've watched videos of people on YouTube like falling into the fountains and walking and stuff, sitting there laughing. This was my payback. This was my payback for sitting there watching them do what I eventually just did. Maureen's like, I have walked into many walls. Irene, me too.
Yes.
Great. Has that started now? Oh my gosh. All right, so what else should we talk cruise about?
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
The island, they've made some further. They're in an ongoing process of improvements to their private island, right?
Yes.
And so I know there was like a big shutdown for a couple weeks, and then they opened it back up, but there's still like this ongoing thing.
Mm-hmm.
There was a new area off to the right. When you come out of the ship, you go to a sort of there's this big thing in a welcome area just to the right. There used to be nothing. Now there's a bunch of huts over there. We never made it that far. I mean, we never made it over there, so I don't know what that little sort of village of huts is for. I don't think it's shops. I think it's something else. I don't know if it has something to do with excursions. I got no idea. But that all brand new structures over there, and concrete walkways and stuff.
Yes, a lot of brand new structures.
Excuse
I think
me.
a lot of them were a little bit further on, still on the right.
So when you get further down to the right, there's more housing that they're building.
There's a lot more housing.
There's a second island they're in the process of building.
Yes.
Like right next to, I'm pretty sure I may have taken a video of this, I think. I seem to remember holding my camera up for something.
Did you get a picture?
No, I got a video.
Oh,
but
okay.
I mean, it's okay. All right. So I mean, it obviously doesn't look like much, but we're literally standing up on, I think, deck 20 right there.
Yes, deck 20.
Looking, to the ports, the port side, and this was just sort of a little bit out of the water when we were here in December. And we were like, are they making another island? Anyway, they're making another island.
They are.
And
Courtney was saying she thought it was for Explora.
Yeah, that's also what David said.
Is it? Okay.
So Little Birdies told us that that island is going to be for Explorer. Explorer is MSC's luxury brand.
Yes.
And so it looks like it's going to be a smaller island. However, I believe the main infrastructure for all of that is coming from here, from their main private island, which is why they're sort of adding more housing and different things in that area.
That makes sense, yeah.
So, so there was a lot of stuff going on.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
yeah, the last time we were there at their private island, we had asked a few of the employees if they knew what was going to go over there. We didn't know if it was, going to be an extension of this island or what.
Yeah.
And nobody really had any idea. They're like, we're not really sure yet.
No. And I don't think there's been any sort of official announcement. So
I don't think
even
so
what we
either.
heard might be,
It might not be correct.
Yeah, but obviously it's something to do with MSC. They're the one building it.
Oh, obviously, yes.
Either it's an extension of this island, meaning they're not going to connect it, or I don't know, because the channel is not big enough for 2 ships,
No, it's not.
nor is the dock.
No.
And so I don't know how that's going to work. But there's
But
a basin, right? Because they talked originally about when we saw the building of this about being able to come in and turn around.
Yes.
Now, the Explorer ships are much, much, much tinier.
Yes.
So maybe they're able to do that over there. I don't
Maybe.
know. So it was kind of because they were dredging and stuff while we were here today. So the water was a little, I couldn't see the outline of the basin where I
Gotcha.
normally can.
Okay.
And by the way, when I hit the wall, that was yesterday, not today. That had nothing to do with alcohol.
Today was he hit the bottle.
Yes. Goob Cruise Entertainment hints, yeah. In my early days. Yeah. I'll tell you the full story on the Group Cruise. For those who want to go on the Group Cruise, sheesh. Group Cruise.
Come join us November 8th, 2025.
There'll be meet and greets.
Parties.
Pineapples.
Ducks. And of course, the live shows.
Don't miss our first ever Group Cruise. We'll see
you
you on the horizon. Oh, more water. Lots more water. Yeah, come and join us on the Group Cruise. If you didn't catch the email quick enough, there it is. We are not Tri-Vale agents, for those who are new and didn't hear this. So we just put the Group Cruise together to hang out with the Group Cruise. And so we have an agent that is actually doing the booking for us. So send me the email, and I will forward Kathy's information to you. But if you want to be part of the group, you have to book into the group. So there you go. All right? So email me. I want to go on the Group Cruise.
Yes.
Anybody wants a Lego ship, email me that too. Lego ship, this is what we gave away yesterday. There you go.
Yes.
Oh, I got to do it. You know I got to do it.
What are you going to... Oh, yeah.
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Here we are. I'm with the Tall Man's Cruise Adventures. This is the inaugural adventure on MSC World America. I'm your cruise director. I can't wait to have some fun with you. It's gonna be a tall time, a tall tale,
A tall tire.
a tall time, a tough tire.
Get ready.
It could be yours.
The wait is over.
The time is now.
Well, the time was yesterday, but I had to just play that. I had goosebumps standing on my arm. That music is just, it's like very John Williams-esque.
John L. Williams, yeah,
Yeah.
it really is. It really
Yes.
is. I feel like, they should replace the Oscar music with this
Ah,
now.
it's just amazing.
Yeah.
Just amazing. Sorry, everybody. It was given away yesterday.
Yes.
Kyosha, congratulations again. Anyway.
Yes.
I just see the ball boy and the tennis tourney. Ouch, that hurt. Chris says, I drink the free Platinum Party drinks. Other than that, I bring on a bottle of wine, and then I am pretty frugal on board. Look, guys, you've seen us have a couple cocktails in the yacht club. Of course, we were in the yacht club again. It's something about that yacht club that makes me drink.
I don't know what it is.
It's free. you know, oh, I was going to, no, at the diamond party here, the first thing we just had orange juice.
Yeah, we didn't even have anything alcoholic.
Well, I stopped
Oh, and I did-
finally, and we got the.
Yeah,
you had a little
the
wine
fruity
and
thing, and I got a glass of wine.
yeah, and you had like
Yes.
3 sips of your wine, and I had like 3 sips of my fruity thing, and we left.
Yeah,
But we did get a picture with the captain.
we did.
Yeah. Housing on a private island. Yeah. So
Yes.
the island, it's private. It's not big. It's not gigantic, but it is. There are people there full time to take care of the island, maintenance crews and grooming and things like that. And so now the island landscapers, right? So right now there's more people on the island than would normally be because they're doing some additional construction. So sort of in the middle of the island is some temporary compound stuff. But if you ever come to the private island on MSC, as you're walking to get towards the beach, the main beach, on the right hand side, you'll see all these big, colorful three-story buildings.
3-story, yeah.
That's the housing for the people that live on the island full time to take care of the island.
Yes.
Look up a picture. I just because I mean it's tiny. It's
not that big.
No.
Yeah.
But it's bigger than anybody else's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anybody else's private island. It used to be like a mining site
Yeah,
that they
sand
took
mining.
over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, when they pulled it over, it was like industrial waste.
Yeah,
it was bad.
really was.
So this is where the whole MSC Foundation started, where they came in, they started rebuilding,
Cleaned it up.
the sea,
The reefs.
all the reefs around and stuff. I mean, they've done some amazing things.
They really have.
Hang on.
All the fish came back. The coral reefs are growing again. Yeah, they did some really good stuff.
Private island. Let's see if I can find a pic.
Okay.
Images, give me the images. Give me. Oh, that's a good one right there.
Oh yeah, there you go. That is a nice one. Where did it go?
It's thinking, just like me. I'm thinking, oh, I don't want that one. See, it's so much easier on the darn computer.
It is. You click on one picture and all of a sudden you've got 10 others other than the one that you chose to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's God. Yeah, that doesn't freaking look good.
No. There, that one.
No, it's going to be the same thing. It's gonna.
All right, let's see if I have anything in my
She'll look.
pictures. I'll see if I have
Anyway.
anything of mine.
Group cruise. Literally cannot wait for the group cruise. So excited to meet everyone. I know, Ashley, it's going to be a blast, right?
Yes.
Every time we watch this, that lady is dancing on the bar. She must be tired. I know. It's just like every day she comes out for us. I know. Isn't that nice? Maureen, I would love to meet you on the group cruise. Out of what port? Leaves out of Miami. It's a 8-day Southern Caribbean itinerary. So it goes to Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao.
Yeah.
November 8th. And so we are going to be doing, having events for the group on the sea days. And in Bonaire, we're going to have a group excursion. Just an easy sort of excursion, so people of all ages and all physical people in shape or not in shape, or people that require scooters or whatever. So more of a an all-encompassing. We're just going to be what's the word I'm looking for?
It's going to be accessible for everybody.
No, I'm talking the type of tour.
The type of tour,
Yeah,
educational?
No. Like seeing Greater Bonaire. We're probably just going to be driving around a lot.
Just a general overview.
An
of
introduction
the
to
island.
Bonaire, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know, whatever. So
It'll be nice.
yeah, so we're out of that, Maureen. I'm sorry. It hasn't gone yet.
I'm still looking to see if I can find a picture of the island. I got a ton of pictures in here.
I'm ready. I know. I'm ready too, Macrina. You know darn well we're going to video putting this thing together too, right? And we'll show you the video of us putting it together. Probably going to take a month. Macrina says, Danny, that's Georgia, the cruise director on the, but we won't have her, unfortunately.
I don't think so.
Ashley's like, I'm still crossing my fingers for the Virgin Voyages cruise for the next group cruise, and I'm hoping it doesn't interfere with my legends. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be Virgin. I don't know if it'll be MSC Royal Carnival. I can say this, probably I'm 90% sure the next one won't be Carnival. Only because I feel we should spread the love around, right?
I would agree.
So,
I would agree.
But I'm only 90% sure. There's still 10% of me that, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Hint, hint. Time is now for the group cruise on MSC World America. Chris, wow, I'm scratching my head when you say virgin after Legend of the Seas. Chris, Ashley is going on the Legends of the Seas, which is in like November 11th and November something next year. And of course, our group cruise is going to be early November, and she wants to make sure she can do both. So that's it. Bev's like, I would love to try MSC for the group cruise. I know, right? Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. How come World America has 2 props when other ships that size, like the Oasis class, have 3? So first of all, a couple things. One, they're not azapods.
No, they're not.
They're actual old school props.
Yeah.
It doesn't need it. This is the fastest ship in the ocean right now.
In its class.
Yeah. It clocks out at 23.7 knots. I believe the closest is the XL class for Carnival. I believe they can clock out around 23 knots.
But they're so much smaller. They're like 160,000 tons, and this is what, 220?
Yeah, almost 220. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so incredibly fast.
Yes.
It is an LNG powered ship, so natural gas. There's also a host of other ecological upgrades to the ship that others don't have. Oddly enough, the props are one of them. Not just that they're 2, but there was something special about the props, and I can't remember what the captain said. But there was something special about the props. You know what's funny? I thought I took a picture of the entire island. Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah, you found one.
No, I found a video. So look, here is the entire island. Oh, you bet. Come on!
I'm still looking for mine. I know I've got them in here.
Are you gonna play? Play. I mean, that's it. It's the entire island. So I think, what is it? What do we, 58 square miles or 58 acres? 58 acres, I think it was.
Yeah. You're asking the wrong person.
Yeah, that's all right.
All right, I'm going to stop looking since you found something.
Yep. Legend of the Sea should be a group cruise for everyone, anyone. It would be you, me, and maybe 2 others, because a lot of people just can't afford to go on those brand new royal ships. Hickey Nookie, hello, just checking in. I need backup. Come help. I would be there for a group cruise on the Brilliant Lady. Yeah. I think anybody would be up for a group cruise on any ship. Yep. Legend goes to Aruba for 8 days. Nice. Georgia's cruise director is from Australia, and she married a cabin steward. Wow.
Nice.
He's from the Philippines.
Nice.
He now has a couple small businesses in the Philippines. So when she goes home, it's there. Nice. Awesome.
Nice.
Does she stand on the bar there too? If only the group knew what those events are. Exactly. No, man, it's going to be some fun stuff.
Yeah.
Even if you walk in Wall's group. Yeah. Even if you walk into the Walls group.
Oh my gosh.
Everybody's invited, especially the wall bangers.
Yes.
Come on, Maureen. Yay. Why not do a new ship 3 or 4 day group cruise for those who can't go on a 7 or 8? No.
That's a thought.
I'm pretty sure there'd be a lot of people that would be miserable on a 3 or 4 day.
Yeah, you may be right about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Chris, I'm dying to go on a Virgin cruise. I'm hoping to make it on one in 2026. Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
220, 221, whatever it takes. Yep. I could make the island my home, right? It's really beautiful there.
I could totally make that island my home. 23
knots is 1.8 meters per second plus 1 Don knot. Don knots. Whatever. Chris, I'm doing the Legend Inaugural out of Florida. It's only a 3-day preview cruise. But I'll take it. Absolutely take it. What's up, EJ? How you doing? Welcome. I like that idea. Ashley, you're going to have a great time on the Virgin ships. Yes. Group cruise wall hangers. Or wall bangers. Legend is very expensive. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thus, unless some things change in our lives, we probably won't be going on it.
Yeah, it seems like prices just keep going higher and higher and higher.
We may have to go down to 3 and 4 day cruises.
Yeah. I mean, we do try to keep it affordable. We look at those the options that are out there.
We do.
Yeah.
We certainly do. Well, I know a lot of you just got here, but 1, it's our last night and we still have to pack.
Yes.
2, I am still half baked. And holding on for dear life. Oh, Carol just got here. Hey, Carol.
Oh, hi, Carol.
Welcome to the Drunken Bash. Well, our goal will be to be on tomorrow night at 9 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yeah.
To give our full review, if you will, of our thoughts about the MSC World America.
Yes.
By then, I'm quite sure I'll be back to normal. God, I hope so. Anyway, Macrita says 3 and 4 day cruises aren't worth a lot of people wild since it's a travel for short cruise. Nah, I would love a 10-day cruise. Well, that's the thing, and Chris may or may not have thought of that. So we do speak to a lot of people that if you have to travel, like fly to get to a ship, it's just not worth it for 3 or 4 days.
That's true too.
So they would come and do a back-to-back.
Yeah.
Right? Because okay, the flight, the extra money, okay, that's worth it for 7 days,
But not for 3.
but not for 3.
That's true.
Or a 4. So
Yeah.
Anyway,
That is very true.
putting it out there, Robert, just a feeler, 4-day group cruise in the middle of the year, new or newer ship only, Carnival, Mardi Gras, Utopia, or any other cruise. Yeah, yeah, no. Yeah, we'll do one on the Conquest with you.
Oh no. Oh no.
I think my truck might break down on the way there.
Yeah, I think it might. Yeah, no. That's the last ship I want to do a cruise on.
We'll be at port very early to video the World America coming in,
Oh,
as well
nice.
as Icon of the Season. Excellent. Yeah. Well, we'll maybe if I'm awake, I'll get out on the balcony. I'll be like, Deck 10. Just remember.
Yeah, there you go.
And Maureen's going to be there too. Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice. I like it.
So Maureen, like I said, if you want to join the group, please send us the email, and I will forward you Kathy's stuff. You can get with her when you're done with this MSC World America.
Yes.
But by the way, outside of my dumbass running into the glass plate wall, seriously, there actually are some of the doors that open that are not quite functioning correct
That's
yet,
true.
and they open slow. So please, 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 don't walk full speed ahead expecting the door to open at a certain pace. They may trick you and go,
Yeah,
okay?
that is very true.
There are a few doors currently still going shh, and then think a second, and then they go like so slow. And you got to stand there and wait.
And that is a pretty accurate demonstration of the speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just be careful. Again, I would hope they'd have them dialed in by the end of this, but I haven't noticed it yet.
Yeah.
So just beware. Also, don't forget to find the third officer.
That's right.
We haven't seen Mark and Rocky at all today to see if they found them.
No,
I should text them.
You should.
I should text them.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll text them after. I don't want to rub it in. Oh, nothing some more water and a good night's sleep won't fix. Oh, my God. Yeah. So, all right, y'all. We hope everybody had a wonderful time hanging out with us. We do appreciate each and every one of you for being with us during these past 2 cruises. One was the Aqua, and this one was here. Congratulations to Keosha again for winning the grand prize of that one-of-a-kind Lego-type brick replica that we had made of the ship. I did get a few emails from some of you wanting one anyway. Thank you for those. Again, if anyone does happen to want that you can send me an email and just say what did I tell you to tell me last night?
I think it was I want one too.
Yeah,
I believe it was I Want One Too.
I'm going to look to just confirm because I don't want to guess. Yeah, I Want One Too.
Yes.
Just entitle the email, I Want One Too. And I should know next week, hopefully, what the costs will be. Okay. But anyway, there's that. All right. So we have the travel back home and back to Tall Man Mobile, and we're going to be on some dry land for not too long, but
Not too
long enough.
Yeah.
So we will definitely see you tomorrow night,
Yes.
and we'll start a couple of Sunday news wrap-ups and stuff. So, but meantime, we got all kinds of content coming out. Make sure y'all watch it, and you never know, we may pop in for this or that because that's what we do. Can't wait for your next Cruise Live, John. It's coming.
Thank you.
Nope, hang on.
Yeah, it's not.
You won't
not
have to
gonna
wait
be
too long.
Yeah, not going to be too far away.
Not too far away.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Oh, and happy Easter! Thank you,
Yes.
Chris.
Yes. So.
Yes.
On that note, we don't have to get. Oh, I don't know. I'm done. Peace.